ye basakwaza Willowvale.
A proposed law that will force state-owned enterprises and publicly listed companies to reveal the pay gap between directors and ordinary workers will be released on Friday. So how will the draft Companies Amendment Bill affect companies and their pay structure? To help us understand this, we are now joined by Business Unity South Africa's Cas Coovadia. Cas, thank you so much for that. I mean, pay gap has always been a big discussion in South Africa, especially when we look at the inequality within the country. So how could this affect the companies?
Well, I think we haven't seen the amendment yet. I mean, we've been discussing amendments to the Companies Act at NEDLAC for quite some time. We have no problem with the release and the disclosure of earnings of executives, top executives. That already happens in annual financial statements here and in South Africa. Here and globally. So we don't have a problem with that. I think the issue of disclosing the top earners as well as the bottom earners, we'd like to understand how that's going to actually help reduce pay gaps and reduce inequality. We think that in the current environment where the relationships between business and labor are not that great, to release both the levels, the top level and the bottom level, will, in our view, lead to an unconstructive debate. And what we think we should be doing is we should continue to release the earnings of the top earners, and we should continue to engage with labor to see how we address the pay gap, as well as how we have more longer-term and medium-term environments in place where we enable companies to actually do what they're good at, which is increasing their businesses and employing people. Because at the end of the day, the more people we employ, the better the possibilities of addressing poverty, unemployment and inequality, and we begin to, in a structured way, reduce the inequality gap.
Some good points coming in there from Cas Coovadia, Business Unity South Africa's Cas. There, thank you so much for your thoughts on that one. It would be interesting, though, as an ordinary worker, if you saw your big boss's pay and you looked at yours at the end of the month, how's your attitude going to change towards your job? I'd be interested. We've got your sports and weather next. Stay with us.